As you know, yesterday I did a video on how Disney is no longer reporting on the international or global box office for the Marvels. It doesn't mean the movie is leaving the theaters, but it kind of does mean the movie is leaving the theaters because they're not going to report on it anymore. That means the amount of money that it's pulling in is practically nothing. I don't know why theater owners are wasting their time with it anymore. I would pull this out and give the theater screens to something that people want to see. Like Godzilla Minus One. But this movie is a disaster. It's lost hundreds of millions of dollars for Disney. And the excuses are rolling in along with a lot of cope and a lot of melting down. So, over on Twitter X, whatever you want to call it, Master of the TDS put a nice little compilation together. I thought we would take a look at some of the cope and melting down that a lot of the MCU fans are having at the fact that nobody wanted to go see this pile of shit. The Marvels has finally ended its abysmal box office run, making only $197 million and cementing its place as the lowest-grossing MCU movie in history. Despite this, many Marvel fans have come out of the woodwork to defend this film with a variety of excuses, ranging from the strikes to poor promotion to YouTubers or even the pandemic. Enjoy a wild one. Let's take a look. So they're all retweeting Culture Crave, a nice account on Twitter that just covers pop culture stuff. Here's one right here. It says, the only MCU movie to come out the end of the strike, having its promo season heavily impacted. Fix it for you. No, that doesn't matter. I would argue that the promotion doesn't matter at all. Nobody really truly cares about what these people have to say anymore. They did that to themselves. And we can point to a few successes that came out during the strike that did just fine. Oppenheimer, Barbie, Five Nights at Freddy's. No, I think Five Nights at Freddy's came out at the tail end of it. I'm not sure. But regardless, these movies are doing just fine without these people. Here is some more. The way everyone conveniently leaves out the fact that a majority of MCU's ass wipers purposely chose to not see this movie is comical. Mad that people didn't go see the movie. That's kind of disguised as a men thing. Here's a good one that I really like. A good MCU movie plagued by misogynists and crybabies. Women can be heroes. Women can be leads. Women can be successful. Your delicate ass feelings don't change that. Well, it seems that the majority of people didn't want to see it. And you can't blame men because they made up 65% of the audience. The Marvels is ending its run as the lowest-grossing MCU movie in history due to the 2023 SAG-AFTRA, which restricted actors from promoting films, and the BDS protest boycotts of Disney and Marvel. Those are the primary reasons for this. Yes, because Brie Larson couldn't go out there and say she didn't care about the opinions of 40-year-old white men. Yeah, that really would have helped that movie just blossom. Sure, that would have really helped the promotion. Even though Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling weren't promoting Barbie at all. It's strange how that movie just did just fine. Just fine. It's crazy to me. It's going to be a cult classic. Yeah, right. Almost like there's a boycott. It got no marketing, and the Marvel fans are incredibly racist and misogynistic. Even though it was a lot of white men in the audience, sure. Okay. Honestly, unfair. I know a majority of people didn't even try giving it a chance because they either had this vendetta against another movie led by women, or because they want to be weird and not like Brie. The excuse of being too woke is redundant and makes zero sense. The women-hating man-children who started the hate train and the groupthink folks who couldn't go watch the movie for themselves are to blame. So, once again, men are to blame, or YouTubers. What do we have? Do I have the power to stop a movie? Because some people say that I'm irrelevant. The things that I say or other YouTubers say they have no power. We have no effect on these movies whatsoever. So which is it? Do we have an effect or do we not have an effect? Because it seems to change on the whim of whatever narrative these people want to push. Maybe if Marvel promoted movies with female leads more. They did a lot of promotion. They did an 8-hour live stream where they had cats running around their million-subscribed channel. So they did promote it. They just didn't promote it very well. They just had strange promotion material. But they did promote it. It's not a bad movie. It sucks that some nerds couldn't get over their racist incel ways to recognize a decent movie. Oh, and there's much, much more. Look at it, keeps going. I will never forgive the fandom for the way they treated these characters in their stores. Well, it's a good movie. The timing wasn't right. It's affected by the strike and the genocide that's going on. There's no way I'd say give it some more time to be out if it's really the case. Then chalk it up to the incels winning again and keeping it moving. Continued proof the world hates seeing women winning. I don't know. Let's all try to remember that this was the only MCU movie that did not receive any marketing due to the historic Hollywood double strike. This movie was cool and fun. And not even close to the worst thing Marvel has put out. Don't DM me, Nick Beards. Argue with the wall. This isn't even a bad movie. Nerds just hate women. Failed so bad they had to stop making updates on it. Crazy. This happened to an all-girls movie. Shaking my head. We'll see how it is for future female content. I pray they don't get the wrong message. Okay, so that's kind of the highlights of it. Lots of excuses out there, and it's going to keep coming. There's been so much cope over this movie. That's been the best part about this movie is the cope. Oh, it's been glorious. I've been laughing continuously about it. Now it's the problems in the Middle East are the reason it's failing. No, it's men, incels. Wasn't marketed, the strike. Oh, it could be that it was a bad movie. No. It was definitely everything but that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.